Straight up. Jon Lach. Let a real motherfucker speak. Time to get back up, time to get my paper stacked up. Past couple years I was going through it, now it's time to pick the slack up. Gotta go and pick the pack up, man, I just gotta get my sack up. I'm just trying to get my racks up, trying to make all these numbers add up. Being broke, now that shit's a joke, man, that shit really made me crack up. Everybody wanna act tough, man, tell the motherfuckers back up. I'm just really trying to see the day where I'm hanging all the platinum plaques up. What you know, the more money you make, the more that they gonna tax you, shit. But I gotta win, yeah, and I ain't stopping, homie, until I see the end. It's your choice if you make it or not, it's up to you, man, it all depends. Motherfuckers always hating on you, know I feel like nobody wants to see you win. Gotta stay true to yourself, man, fuck them all, it's time to get it in. Remember rapping in the minivan, when it's time I was chilly, man. Remember when I used to link up with Marquise, he was working at Mother, man. That's when I lived down the street from Holland Division, yeah, that's where I was staying. I remember we ain't even have AC, not just had a ceiling fan. Really came up out the gutter, man, now I'm working on a master plan. I'm just really trying to touch some bands, trying to give it back to the fam. Fake friends, I don't fuck with them, I'm just trying to get a lot of wins, cause I came from a lot of shit, yeah, I've been through a lot of it, yeah. And trust me, you do not know where the bottom is. I remember I was buying scratch-offs, I was trying to get a lot of win. Almost at 15, the foster care, ain't never popped a piss. Crazy cause all of the shit that I went through, man, I came out on top of it, yeah. For real, crazy cause all of the shit that I went through, I came out on top of it, yeah. Y'all don't know where the bottom is, I know y'all hate me, yeah, hey, I don't know why they don't like me. Maybe it's because I'm icy. Maybe it's cause I've been sitting on top of the gang. Y'all just like icing. Heard that they all wanna fight me. We ain't wanna fight, who wanna fight me? Pull to the crib, stop 'em out in my Nikes. Run up in the house and I hit 'em with the right piece. Damn, I'm the man, hey, I don't think they understand. I've been grinding with a plan, got the word in my hands. Applying pressure, never give it lesser. This a gold rush, I'ma get the treasure. I'ma go get it, I will never stop. I'ma make it happen, I will not surrender. Hold up, I will not change. I remember way back in the day, I started rapping, I told everybody that I was working on my first mixtape. They told me that I was never gonna make it, they turned around and they laughed in my face. Most people would've stopped there, but that shit, it gave me motivation for days. Fast forward, yeah, I kept rapping, yeah, I stuck with it in the meanwhile. Me and Marcel was writing raps on our letters back and forth from Juvenile. He told me I got something great, and I knew that shit, yeah, without a doubt. Next couple letters that we sent, wrote the song, promise I'ma make it out. That song's still one of my favorites now. Every time we link, gotta play it loud. It's crazy how the stream manifested from a basement to a major crowd. Motherfuckers still hating, no, we just show them love, that's what we about. I'm just trying to get my paper right, yeah, I knew I had to take a different route. I elevated, yeah, I levitated, now we celebrating. Happy belated, yeah, I almost made it, yeah, we almost there. So I'm really trying to stay concentrated. I ain't never had a lot of patience, man, I'm getting really sick and tired of waiting. I'll be sitting here writing raps on pages till the day I can say I made it, yeah. Straight up, I'll be writing raps on pages till the day I can say I.
Yo, 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 what's good, y'all?
Yeah,
What up?
Welcome to Let's
what's
Rap.
happening?
What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Let's Rap, y'all. Today we are privileged and honored to have a young, talented, up-and-coming artist from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Mr. Jon Lach. How you doing, my man? Introduce yourself.
I'm doing good. Independent hip hop artist, producer, singer out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. How y'all doing today?
Pretty
Good,
well, pretty
fam.
well,
What's up, Jack? All trades.
man.
We was
Appreciate
kicking it in the studio, and he was in there making a beat as we was taling, man. And he had some slapping. I told him we gotta have a lot of slap in that thing. We need something for them summer motherfucking stickies to blow.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beat
So
them
what's been up with
808s.
you lately? What's been up with you, kid?
Man, just working on the next move. I got a song coming out Saturday. I'm
Oh
really,
yeah, we
yeah,
on that. We
yeah.
can't wait. I
Yeah,
can't wait
I
to
saw
hear
that
it.
on the post. What's it called?
it's called Sweet Little Baby. It's kind of like it's like a upbeat love song. It's something real different, you know. It's like,
Yeah,
you know, compared to like songs like Upper Hand and Gold Rush, this is completely different. You know, I've always been, you know, rapping, you know, since 2015, but I feel like
yeah,
this time around I kind of wanted to do something different. So this next record is something more like, in a way, it's like a poppy rap record.
Mm.
It's like something you would hear on the radio for real. So it's definitely
Yeah.
different for me.
that's what's
It's
up.
always
That's
good
what's
to
up.
have that type of
hmm
versatility in your catalog for real,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet so
a
many
lot of
different
people
artists.
it show a lot of people your creativity. Like a lot of people
Yeah,
a lot of people sleep on the fact that that's still out here. You know, like people who can
right.
still make a good song. like something that just feel good. They ain't even know they needed to hear it until they heard it because it don't sound like nothing else. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of artists that get caught in the pocket. The sound like they pocket is just that's what they stay in. They don't come out of it. They don't do nothing different, and they don't understand. There's so many different kind of listeners that get exposed to you. They gonna want something that they can feel eventually too. You know, you got the people that want to get hyped when they hear their music. You got the people that's gonna tap in when they going through something. You got people that's gonna tap in when they want their speakers or not. You gotta have something like that. All that on your album. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
gotta be
That's
versatile.
I was just telling my homie that because I got this one homie and he's like, when I was going through that little breakup and I made Olivia's song, he was like, "Man, fuck that." He's like, turn up, make some turn up music." I was like, "Bro, you got to understand, like, as an artist, it's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same kind of music every time. I don't want to paint the same kind of picture every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna
I
be
want to
your mood.
tap into my emotions and make, whatever I'm feeling. So one day I might want to make like a hype turn up rager song, but then the next day I might be in my feelings about something and want to make something that people can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It makes
Yeah,
sense because it's a place for all of it anyway. So
Yeah.
right,
you might as well not stick to one thing. You know,
it's part of being human.
you
That
touch
you
more people that way.
know, yeah, you
Definitely.
right,
just.
right.
Because I tell you, Olivia's song was the first song that I actually caught attention to, and it made me
Yeah,
look all
Yeah.
your music up. And I was like, damn, my boy's spitting. You know, like he's spitting his hurt on this motherfucker. Like you made me feel my first love when it, you know what I mean, made me think back to my first love, breaking my heart, or you know what I mean, when I was young, trying to do my thing out here. And I was just like,
right.
you know, I felt that hurt. You know what I mean? Like I felt that pain. But that right there is an art form. That right there is a gift to be able to have other people feel your pain when they listen to your music or whatever mood you in. If you can change the mood of the person listening, you did your thing. You know.
Right.
You did
No,
your thing.
straight up, 100%. I feel that to the
Yeah.
fullest.
Plus,
So,
Oh,
no,
go
what
with
you
ahead.
gonna
that
say,
being
Rico?
said, what would you say? What's your favorite mood to be in to make music? Do you like to, you know what I'm saying? Do you use it as like a journal? Do you like to make hype music? Do you like, you know what I'm saying, just like to spit bar for bar? Which bag do you like to be in? Like when you go to the studio?
For the most part, I mean, well, first of all, I'll say it depends whatever I'm feeling. But if I had to say my favorite style or mood of music to make, I'd probably say, um, man, just telling my story and you making a song to basically be inspirational to inspire people. So that's my mood is I mainly like to make like storytelling inspiring music.
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
and I
And
feel
that's
that
what caught my
because
attention is that you told the story. Yeah.
Relatable because like Gold Rush, for example, it's smooth. It's not a song where it's like, I'm in my feelings, but it's like a song where I'm spitting and I'm vibing, but I'm telling a
Yeah.
story and I'm saying things that people can relate to, like, you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
right,
coming
right,
from coming from poverty but being on a mission, like to try to get the profit, try to get the gold. That's why I called it Gold Rush, because I'm talking about, coming from, poverty. Remember living on Holland Division, didn't have AC, only had a ceiling fan. Remember rapping in a
Yeah.
minivan. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to
hmm
do with my music, is just like tap in, and it doesn't even have to be like full stories every time. It can just be bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to do, is just tap into the things that I've been through and just like share those, experiences through the music. And I think that's what makes an artist a true artist, is telling your truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
and
you said that
I
Hall
can
in
relate to
Division.
that.
Yeah.
I used to live on Madison and Hall. I was right down the street from you.
Yeah. I was right
Okay.
down the
Yeah.
street too when I stayed there. Yeah. I
It
stayed on
most
Mars,
definitely get
right off
gritty
the
over there. I
Slave
know exactly what you mean. So
Yeah,
like,
the chicken coop and
yep,
uh
yep,
all that, and then
yep. The
that
Chicken
one.
chicken
coop
coop.
used to go
You had
off.
NY. You had NY chicken spot down the street too.
Yep, New
Yeah.
York, and then there's that McDonald's on the
New
corner
York fried chicken,
Yep.
that never gets your order right ever,
Never,
yeah.
never.
Never.
ever.
Never. And you can order some French fries. They give you a apple pie. They
My
must
Yeah.
hey
be with the
dog,
other
like
stuff for
man,
sure.
it's I'm telling
Like
you,
a fight.
it's just as bad as the McDonald's on Genesee in Saginaw.
Yeah.
It's just as bad
Man,
for
dude,
real.
they be going crazy on me.
And their
I be
fries are
around for so
always
long.
their fries are always cold.
Oh
Ice
yeah,
cold.
yeah, yeah. I remember the fries getting cold last time I
Ice
went in
cold.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But New York fried chicken, that's my spot down there. I always get Italian
yeah,
beef
wow,
right
that
there.
most definitely. And they ain't going to they don't close until like 3 in the morning.
Fried.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I used to come in lit to the mud and be ordering
Hey,
New York fried chicken.
I know, give me a fried piece.
I used to
Yeah,
I last summer I used to get the a lot of people don't like coleslaw and I don't, but the Cousins chicken, they have really good coleslaw. What I used to do
yeah,
was I would go to Cousins Chicken, I'd get their ranch and their coleslaw, and then I'd go down to New York Fried Chicken, and then I'd get their like their 6 piece tenders with the fries, and then
yeah.
That's one.
I would take and this is some high shit, but I would take the tender,
Some fat boy
I'd
shit.
take the New York Fried Chicken tender. And then I'd put the Cousins chicken coleslaw on it and pour ranch on it, and then put another chicken tender on top and eat it like a sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
you was
is.
on some fancy
Yeah,
shit that
yeah.
That's like
day.
some level 10 big back shit. That's
Man, that was a pretty big back, boy. Let me see your back. I'm
a
just
super
playing. I'm
big
just
back.
playing.
That sound
I'm
like
just playing. But you
that
told
sound like a
me,
gang fight in your stomach.
yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, I'm not
basketball
gonna
time.
lie. I don't eat like that no more. But last summer when I was eating like that, I put on a couple pounds, man.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the county jail shit you just named off.
Yeah.
That
That'll definitely do it.
that was 10 pounds of all calories.
Nah,
All
for real, for real,
Probably bubbling as we think. But
man.
yeah, I know you told me that the Olivia song was really about, your girlfriend at the time. So what all transpired to make you want to actually write about that and share that much personal, feeling to the world like that? Some people is real shy about that kind of subject, and your raw emotion on that was like it was nice, man. It wasn't nice that we knew you was going through that, but it was nice in how you could communicate it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Well, first of all, I'll say always, ever since I started writing music, it's for the most part, it's always been a way of, like I said earlier, to tell stories and share experiences because my approach
yeah,
to music has always been autobiographical. So when I was going through that, and like when it was really fresh, and it still is really fresh. It's been almost a couple months, but it's still fresh.
yeah,
But the first like week of it, I wasn't eating really, I wasn't really sleeping, and it was just so much emotional just pain. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, this person doesn't want to talk to me. And I
right.
have so much, you know what I'm saying, that I need to say. So I just was like, fuck it. I need to get this out. And I did what I do best. And I just started writing. And the crazy thing about that song is I didn't even have a beat. It was like 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. And I just was like, I need to get all this shit off my
Roll
chest.
poetry, son.
Yeah, so I
You just
pulled
wrote
out
poetry.
I pulled out the notes app on my iPhone and I just started writing. And the song is like 6.5 minutes, but I captured that moment perfectly. I wasn't really in the state of mind of like time in that moment. I just everything I needed to say, I just poured out. And then when I got the beat for it and I put it together, it didn't feel like 6.5 minutes. But then after the song was made, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I had a lot to say. I didn't even realize that was like, 6.5 minutes worth of shit. But regardless, I like I said, I captured that moment perfectly. I took that pain and,
You did, you
I
did.
put it into the music. And then, a lot of people said to me too, they were like, that's, really personal and vulnerable. Like a lot of people would be scared to put that out there. But for me,
Right.
the way I look at it is like, you know, I I just knew that this is my truth and I have to put it out there,
With
not
a
only
promise. Yeah.
not
Honesty.
yeah, I wanted to put it out there not only for me, but like I wanted her to hear it too. And she did hear. That's the thing too. She did hear it. I ended up running into her like a week after I put it out, and she says she really appreciated it. So now that chapter is kind of not the breakup chapter, but that song is in the past, and it helped me.
Some closure
Song
in it.
helped me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
now it's time for the next song. So
Yeah. I always
I
say that
appreciate that.
sometimes loving people, the best love you can give them is distance. Sometimes, sometimes loving people from afar is the best thing and the kindest thing you can do for them if you're not ready. And a lot of times we can love a person but not be ready for a person yet, and the seasons aren't adding up right. So, keep in touch with her, pray for her, love on her, get yourself together in whatever way you need to, and maybe y'all will circle back again one day.
yeah, I needed to hear that because that's exactly what I'm on. That's how I feel. And actually, I will say really quick too, the next song that I'm dropping in 3 days on Saturday
Mhm.
is in a way it's like an Olivia song part two. And
Yeah,
I didn't have any, I didn't have any intentions of being like, oh, I'm about to write another song, but I kind of just started writing, and I wrote this
yeah,
catchy chorus, and I wrote this song. It's not a sad song at all. It's a completely
yeah.
different vibe, but
So did you turn up on her? Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How you go about it? Like you throw the
You're
glow
doing some
up,
like,
like
and
the
I hope you
focus,
have a good
type
life.
stuff.
I'm just
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to
just
hearing it.
crazy.
She had my boy's heart broke. I know
yeah,
how it feel. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I done threw up.
I
You
know
know,
I
you know what's crazy?
man,
That's
I
what
ate
I
for
appreciate.
whole 2 weeks.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that
You know
about
what I'm
you as an
saying,
artist.
man? She had my boy
Love
messed
Powerful
up.
Drugs, man. We
You
appreciate
know,
your honesty and your music, though, man.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all hear
yeah.
me?
What
Huh?
are you saying? What are you saying, bro?
I'm saying that's what I appreciate about you as an artist. Because I also first came across you with the Olivia song, and
Mhm.
I'm an artist and I can relate to that because I think a lot of artists can because
Mhm.
we just not normally so upfront about it in the title about who we talking to,
Yeah,
but most
Yeah.
vulnerable artists are talking to somebody, and that's something
yeah,
I
Mhm.
can totally relate to. And I peeped that when I heard that, and you letting everybody know you talking to this person. So I really appreciated that just from an artist
yeah,
standpoint, and then
That's
just
dope.
listening. That's what made
Yeah.
me go into Gold Rush
Oh, yeah, he can't keep it real.
because I listened to Gold Rush like right after listening to Olivia's song, and
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, I relate to him perfectly because it's like
yeah.
I understand everything you saying about even how you come up with your music, like writing without a beat and everything, like
Mhm.
even with the versatility, like everything's just gonna come out how it's supposed to be. You don't never really think about it like I need a song with
Ride the
this much
vibe.
bass. Like it's gonna come out because that's what you like. So it's like by the
You
time
ride
this
the vibe.
project done or whatever I'm working on, I'm gonna have everything I need. I just gotta put all this feeling out because I feel it. So,
right,
but
Right.
and it ain't your feeling ain't monolithic. Nobody's feeling is monolithic. But when you able to lay that down onto something and
Mhm.
turn it into something tangible,
Yeah.
that's when it comes out into like what we see as versatility and authenticity. But
Right.
I appreciate that for real. Like just artist to artist.
yeah, bro.
Especially at that age.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you saying that too, and uh, the part you said about putting her name in the title. I was gonna say the reason I did that though is because I was like, I love this woman so much. This is her
Mm-hmm.
song. This is her song. I want to. It's basically like me screaming her name to the world.
Bro, so many artists go through that.
Hey, Olivia,
That's
I
why
don't
I
know who
say
you is, girl, but
it.
I
Hey,
hope
for
you wait
real.
around for this dude.
What
That's
did you
Olivia,
my
you
say?
hear me
favorite part.
out
We all go through that. So that's why, like, when
there?
you
We
hear
do.
it as an artist, it's like it's so much appreciation for it because I know I got songs talking to the same female that made me feel the same way, but I didn't never say they about heard it and knew I was talking about them, but the public don't. But
Mhm.
to know, like, just to see that, like, that type of vulnerability, like, yo, this is who I'm talking to. I hope she hear it. Her name in the title.
Yeah,
Like
That's a
Yeah.
that's
that's
real
a
shit.
brave,
Like,
honest thing to do. You know what I
that's
mean?
real.
People take
Yeah, it's
people and just,
courageous, but
you
it's
know.
yeah.
admirable.
I
It's
I
admirable.
appreciate that. And then
Yeah.
for this next song, I did something a little similar. I actually took like a little voice, like a 3-second voice clip of something like a voice message she sent to me when we were dating, and I like sampled it and I put it in the start of the song. Uh, so
She
this
wants that
next,
publishing. She wants the
yeah, so
publishing.
that well, the next song, like I said earlier, is called "Sweet Little Baby." The reason, like that, might sound like silly up front, but the reason I call it that is because, a lot of like couples have like, they call each other, names sometimes. Like I don't know, some people call each
Yeah.
other like baby or baby doll or like
Mm-hmm.
pumpkin or some shit like that. Well, me and her always called each other sweet little baby, so that was like our thing. And there's this voice clip that I said she sent me a voice clip, and she was like, um my sweet little baby, where are you? And I like put it in the beginning of the song, and then the beat comes in, and then I'm like, I'm right here, I never left, da da da, and then the beat comes in, and it's just,
Oh
you'll hear it
yeah.
when it comes out,
I
but
I
it's
can't. Yeah,
can't
I
wait
hard.
to
can't wait to
hear
hear
it.
that.
That's just gonna be
Sound
fresh.
hard
I
though.
already know it's gonna be fresh, man. You put me in the mind of like
That's
with Eminem Rostand. You know what I mean? Like people that we get in the
man.
moment of feeling some shit and just go bananas on the track real quick. Like you don't even care about the beat. It's the vibe. You know what I mean? You
Right.
write your poetry. You put your spoken word
Yeah.
into the air. That's
Because you
all
find
rap
out
is.
just like how you are now. You'll find out
Yeah,
so many people feel like you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So many
the
people, man.
that's the crazy thing too, is that song, Olivia's song, that like I've had so many people reach out to me and be like people that I never thought like that would like touch, like that song touched a lot of people, and I had a lot of people reach out to me and be like, yo, like I feel exactly what you're saying. Like I'm like, damn, like I really made some thugs cry. Like
That's a
that.
feeling people hide well. That's a feeling people learn to
With
hide very
the
well.
Yeah.
pride.
So it's like it's one of those things when you see somebody expressing it, you have to be empathetic if you felt that before. Like I
Yeah.
mean, whether you hide it or not.
Right. Right.
I want you to take that when thugs cry, the Prince version, and put it in one of your choruses, man. That's gonna be the dope.
That's funny.
For real, that's gonna be the dope. But yeah, I hope you got some shows coming this way. Y'all got shows coming towards second off.
Not yet. I gotta set some up. I'm gonna
Well,
be working on that
I'm
this
doing
year.
my
I'm gonna be
best to
putting
try to
shows
get
on.
us something for the showcase for this year. So I am gonna be inviting you to come if we do end up getting
Yeah.
a good place to
I'm
do
there.
the showcase.
And we always got open mics and stuff like that. So
Yep.
we can
You
shoot
already
you that
welcome
type
down
of
to White
info.
Bar.
Like if you ever in town, just slide through to one of those.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to
be
White
there.
Bar. Shout out to Astray. Thank y'all for giving us a home to be able
Yep.
to be free with
Shout out
our
to
music.
Creators Lounge.
And Creators Lounge also to where it's peaceful and it's somewhere we can do our thing and not have to worry about nothing. That is very much so appreciated and very much so needed in our city. Y'all matter,
I
man.
was gonna show y'all this. This is the cover art for the next song on Saturday.
Okay. You
Oh,
Okay.
that's
insane
dope.
I took picture of me and her and got it animated. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Man,
Is
if
that
you don't wait
that's the
for me,
anime
dog,
animation?
Yeah, it's
you
anime
call me.
animation.
That's what you on? What anime you watching? This tells a lot about like the artist too. This question right here, based on the answer.
Yeah.
What anime you watching, bro?
I don't even watch anime like that for real. But
Okay, okay.
but that was just, I thought that would be dope. But honestly, I have watched anime
It
before,
is
and
dope.
the animes, couple animes that I used to watch as a kid, there was this one anime that was really dope. It was called High School of the Dead, and it
Yeah, I
was an
see that.
anime about like a zombie apocalypse, and they put out a couple seasons, but then the creator died, so the show
Yeah.
never
Mm.
got
Yeah,
finished,
I
and
remember that.
yeah,
Yep,
it
yep.
was dope. I also
I was
watched like
married to a huge anime fan. We had all them books back and forth, comics, to all of that stuff. So I got exposed to all kinds of anime.
yeah,
No. And
But I
that
like
goes
it.
Naruto,
I
into
like it.
I
Oh,
was I was saying that goes into like what kind of artists and everything, because you were saying that you like one of their favorite things is doing like storytelling, and that's relatable. And I know a lot of artists like that I've spoken with on the past on here. They like the stories in the anime because it helps them put like a vocabulary, a different type of vernacular into their music. So you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. So that's why I always ask what kind of anime, because that'll tell you, you know what I'm saying,
What
something.
kind of
But High
music
School
is
of the Dead, I have seen a couple episodes. Yeah, it was dope. It's unfortunate that the creator passed away though.
Yeah.
Yes, I wish it would have finished because I think it was season 2. They left it on a cliffhanger, and then the creator died, so they never finished it, and it will never.
Yeah.
But yeah, another anime though I did like was Berserk,
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Oh,
My
Berserk,
daughter was
man,
watching
I remember that. The animation
I'm hip
style
to
was
it, but I
crazy
never
on
watched
there.
it. I'm hip
yeah,
to it,
because there
never
was
watched it.
there were and there was I watched the movies first. There was 3 of them, and each movie had a different animation style that was slightly
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yup, yup.
I'm a Ghost in the Shell girl. I love Ghost in the Shell.
You said which
Your
one, Cat?
Calhoun said Ghost in the Shell.
You said it's
What?
called what now?
Ghost in the
Ghost in
Shell. You can't hear me?
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost
Like,
in a Shell. I've heard
my
of
bad.
that.
Yeah. Derek
He,
Calhoun said, "Hey, glad y'all caught on to Bro Wave. He different." Shout out to
oh
Derek.
yeah.
What up, son?
Shout out to Derek.
Shout out to Derek.
No,
Hey,
and
you like
no,
all right, so here's a question just to put this out there cuz it's relevant right now.
mhm.
You only can pick one. It's Kendrick or Drake.
Ooh,
Are we
Kendrick
talking
on.
about this
Man,
specific dissing right now, or are we talking about all together?
I'm gonna just say Kendrick.
I mean both, I guess, but I mainly meant like the situation that's going on right now.
I ain't even been listening to the disses. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
just
took the
say
time to
Kendrick
even
though.
listen to that
Oh
shit.
I
I,
no?
haven't
you
listened to the
know
new one yet.
No.
I've heard bits and pieces, but I'm gonna go with Kendrick just because he dissed in a way that I like the way he dissed. He not like trolling on the net, nothing like that. He kind of just say what he say and then step
Yeah.
back. They respond. He decide that he just say what he say. It ain't no
That's kind
gimmick,
of how
no
I've been feeling
antics.
about it. He the only one just rapping really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like
So
you ain't taking this shit so serious. You can tell. You
Well,
know,
I
you just
mean,
like,
bro,
you know,
that
back.
did you hear push-ups?
Yeah,
no,
I
I
did
ain't
hear
hear
push.
either. I ain't hear either one. Honest, all I
Bro,
heard was like that, and that was it. But
push-ups was
I'm
mean.
gonna
He
go
was
listen
actually
to
rapping,
I've heard.
rapping.
It was
That's what I
nice.
heard about it so far
It
from
definitely
like
was
people
nice.
I trust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but with that being
him.
said, that's out of
Yeah, I,
my influences. I definitely would say, as far as the more singing in my music, I'd say Drake is a big influence. But a lot of his older catalog, because I
yeah.
think like his first 4 albums, I feel like nothing was the same, and Take Care, and If You're Reading This It's Too Late were 3 big albums that really influenced me as an artist, especially growing up.
I
You
feel
reminded
that.
me of because Drake, of course, like with the Olivia song, like he made stuff like Bria's interlude on So Far Gone, and that's exactly what I was thinking of. I was gonna ask that a little later if Drake was an influence
Yeah.
because when I first heard Olivia's song, one of the first things that came to mind was that So Far Gone album. Which
Hmm.
that wasn't the album, it was his mixtape. That's the mixtape that really got him put on type thing.
Man,
Right. That's the
you know who I thought of?
who.
Lil Dicky.
Lil
What?
Dicky. He
Yeah,
Lil Dicky a
just
I
mouth.
from a
see that.
just from Olivia song, like just because of the
I see
concept, not the
that.
rapping or nothing like that. Like just
Yeah.
the concept. Like,
Concept,
he done
yeah.
that. I also thought of Hall and Notes. They did that. Sarah Smile.
Uh,
Oh,
Like I was just my mind was racing when I heard that song because it was really good. Like so it was just like damn, he really did that.
hell
Like
yeah.
so I had got to thinking like who done that before. So a lot that came to mind.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
So what's your
Drake.
favorite place to Oh yeah, okay. You can go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off, baby.
Oh no, you go ahead. I was just gonna say, yeah, Drake was an influence for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear that in there. What kind of places is your favorite places to be in Grand Rapids to perform? Where you get the most love at?
Man, you know what's crazy is I just performed at the intersection like 3 weeks ago,
Hey,
and
that's
Oh,
a lot.
yeah, I
bro,
bet that was
that was the biggest show that I ever did, and there was
man,
so
that's a pretty
much
good
love because
crowd.
there was people there who knew me, who came to see me, and then there was people who didn't know me but came there to see some of the other artists, but
Man,
became
Became
fans.
fans.
that's
Yeah.
always a good feeling.
And
That's
it
a
was
great
like at the
feeling.
end of the night, like after, and I was my set, like I killed it, and like at the end of the night, you know, there were so many people who I didn't know that came up to me and they were like I fuck with your music, like let me get in touch with you, let me follow you, and it was just love, it was all love, and it was a great time, you know, and that honestly so far is my favorite place, the intersection, and I hope to be back there soon.
Oh, you
Um,
will then if
You will.
you
You
will.
will.
And
I
that's a major
will,
artist.
and then it will be, and then after that, when I blow up, it'll be to the Van Andel and to
Mhm.
60
Right. That's
Monroe
right.
Live,
I
and you
can't
know,
wait till I see you on the Van Andel billboards, my boy. It's gonna happen. It's
That's
gonna
gonna
happen
happen.
for them
Yeah, I
big
was.
businesses.
Yeah, that's gonna
They
happen.
doing what you're doing.
And
They doing
the
what you're doing.
intersection is major because that's where all the major artists go. Is either there or like you got like people like Drake and stuff that'll be at that, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
arena. But like when I was up there, Lil Durk was there, 42 Doug came. Everybody
They get a
was at
lot
the
of artists.
intersection though. So
Mm-hmm.
for you
yeah,
to already be on that stage, that's major, bro.
They get a lot of
yeah, I
Oh
artists
yeah,
down
appreciate
there.
that.
One thing I loved about living down there is like everybody can perform there. Coming from Saginaw, we don't get that very, we don't get very many artists that come here. Not
yeah,
no more, you know what I mean? So it felt good to like know that I had a choice to go see whoever I
yeah.
wanted to see
Cause
that was at the arenas and stuff right there, you know. So
yeah,
I was
cause
ready.
for us, if we want to
Devon
see
College
somebody, we
State
gotta go
Squad,
Detroit or Grand Rapids.
baby.
Yep.
Shout out to Devon Collins, one of the dopest artists in Saginaw,
Yeah,
who
he
did the
tearing the
Dear Mother
city up
Down on the
with his
Behringer
shit.
Building, and one of my close friends. I love you, my boy.
Yeah, tearing the city up.
What
He's
up though?
tearing
What
the city
up?
up, tearing it up most definitely. We look forward to
Man,
seeing the silos
he
too,
gotta know
man.
we all know who he is.
Yeah,
So
we got to know that man. You don't know that man, I hope you get to know that man, because he gonna paint the world for you. But yeah, for real. So John, you got any like merch or anything like that, like any clothing or anything?
Yeah, I got a matter of fact, I just put up my website today, so I'm about to
Yeah.
put up some merch. I got some merch for got some upper hand merch, but I'm working on a logo right now because my brand is called Sleepless, and
okay.
the reason I call my brand Sleepless is because, you know, I spent so many long nights sleepless, you know, putting my dreams first, chasing them, sacrificing my sleep to make this dream work. And
Hmm.
you know, I just was like, I'll just call my whole brand Sleepless because that resonates with me and it sounds cool. So I'm working on a
Yeah.
logo right now, and then once I get that logo done, I'm gonna put out a bunch of Sleepless merch. And if you go to my website, johnlatch.com, you can actually see Sleepless. I got a little logo in progress on there, and you know, I got all my pictures on there and stuff. So there'll definitely be some merch coming soon, and I'm gonna put it on my website when it's ready to go.
That's
And
good to hear.
sure, you
That's good to hear.
make sure you send me a shirt or something so I can shout your stuff out. Our brand ambassador for you. I'm
I
sure the
got
guys
you.
will too. Rico
I
got
got you,
a
most
couple of
definitely.
platforms he can take it to.
I'm saying we got a lot
Yeah,
of stuff
But
going
I like to
yeah.
be able to show y'all stuff
We
off.
got a few for real, for
Trust me,
real.
I don't need no more clothes, but I will show y'all stuff off.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Let
very
me
underclothed.
here, let me flip the camera. I got the website. It's the front page of
Oh,
the
that's
website right
Okay,
here.
Okay.
dope.
And then Sleepless right there.
Yeah, that's
fine.
pretty dope.
And
Oh
I just
yeah.
got my
Right.
all my
Yeah, and
stuff.
it's exclusive too. You did a
Oh
good
yeah, I like
job.
that.
A nice
I
ass.
might
Yeah.
have to hire you to
Yeah, I
make me a
be
website.
That's a
that's another thing
Right?
too with the music is I be going for more of a darker aesthetic.
yep.
Not even
Yeah,
just with the
yeah,
pictures and stuff, but like
yeah,
I got this album I'm working on called Sleepless Part 2, cuz
yeah.
the first mixtape I ever put out in 2018, my first ever project was called Sleepless. The next one that I got coming called Sleepless Part 2, that album is going to be very more as far as the production style, it's going to be very dark. So it's not going to be anything like Gold Rush or Olivia song. It's going to be more songs that are like more just darker aesthetic. So
I feel
So
it.
you
that's
using those, you bringing those chords out then.
yeah,
Yep.
most
Yeah.
definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love that,
A
man.
lot of like
Little contrast and
uh
stuff.
uh like trap drums, but then like synth bass and
Mm-hmm.
like atmospheric euphoric melodies
Yeah,
with
yeah, hell
with
yeah.
like low pitched chop vocal samples, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yep.
mean in a way Olivia's song had that low vocal sample, but it didn't really have any dark melodies or anything to go with it.
Those are all my favorite elements.
Yeah, that's
Dark
what I'm saying. My type of music too.
dark
Yeah.
ambiance,
Yeah.
little bit of texture, like but not too much. You know, that synth
Yeah.
bass along with it, or or the authentic bass, like the acoustic bass, not acoustic, electric bass, like
Mm,
Yeah.
that shit. I gotta have some of that, like always,
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes,
and a
sir.
good
Darrell
and a good
Austin
sub in
said,
here
"Good
and there.
evening, kings and queens." Shout out to Darrell. He said, "Good evening, kings and queens." Good evening, king. Y'all, thank y'all for tapping in with us tonight, man. We is enjoying y'all being here. Love that y'all commenting and interacting. We always love talking to y'all. We having a dope interview right here, man. This is my boy, man. His name again is Jon Lach, man. But I'm gonna play a video real quick, y'all. And we gonna play Olivia's song what we've been sitting here talking about, so that if you didn't catch the promo video, you'll be able to watch it here with us right now. So I'll be right back with y'all. We're gonna let you watch this.
I'm so tired of the same old people acting like they love me, but their hearts are filled with evil. I know.
Yeah.
Saying they might ride or die, but they probably rather die than to stay by my side. Yeah, I know.
I love you, Olivia.
These things I know.
May 2022, yeah, that's when I first met you at a house party. Walked up and I said, "You're beautiful, I'm trying to know who you are, shawty." Shared a kiss and we felt a spark. Felt like I was Ken, felt like you was Barbie. Those beautiful eyes and that blonde hair had me hypnotized with that gorgeous body. Fast forward, started hanging out and we hooked up like a couple times. Caught feelings for me a little bit and I was kinda scared of that up in my mind. Truth is, didn't know you well and I wasn't ready for it at the time. What I didn't know is we would come back, we would fall in love later down the line. Stars align, January 2023, it was finally time. Reconnected and I said I love you for the first time. Took you by surprise, felt something for you, knew a girl like you was hard to find. Yeah, one of kind. Started spending every day together. When we fell in love, you were finally mine. The love was powerful, it felt like our souls tied close in a tight bond. Words can't express how beautiful it really was that we shared that bond. I told you together we get through whatever. I said that I got you, we'll be fine. I told you, baby, I'ma hold you down. I was surely yours and you were truly mine. We did a lot of stuff together and those memories still play up in my mind. I miss cooking all those salmon dinners with you, remember we would do it all the time. You taught me how to take care of my skin, brought me to Sephora, got my face to shine. But still, baby, it can never shine as bright as the beauty I see in your eyes. You're a true goddess, mean that to the fullest, baby. Yeah, you really flawless. Held me down and you picked me up. It was genuine and it was all honest. Felt like me and you against the world. It was only us. Yeah, we knew we got us. Every time I had you by my side, made me so happy and I felt the proudest. Caught a case, yeah, I lost my job, still stuck with me right by my side. Took care of me and fed me well, and you made sure I always had a ride. You held me down and I did too, but I felt like shit because at the time I didn't really have any money, wasn't in a position to provide. But regardless of my situation, never judged me, you just empathize. Gave me love, I mean real love, show me what it was like to feel aligned. I never experienced that before, yeah, I thought that it was really hard to find. I think the universe sent a blessing cause you came to me at the perfect time. Built each other up, started being healthy and we started going to the Y. Remember you would let me use your car, pick you up from work and we go drive back to where I lived. It was small, it was far from perfect on the inside, but you love me anyway, so you still come and lay your head with me every night. We watch a lot of movies, play a lot of zombies, not to mention you had a sex was fire, girl, you so fine. The intimacy that we shared together had our souls tied. I used to call you my sweet baby, yeah, you really used to be my gorgeous bride. You're a true queen, yeah, I swear to God, you can never do no wrong up in my eyes. Fast forward, yeah, a little more, I was going through it when Jawan died. Felt like things kinda fell apart, yeah, shit got dark in the summertime. On top of that, we were fighting, felt like our love turned into a battleground. Unhealed emotion from my trauma, I ain't even know was there, fucking came out. I said and did a lot of things that hurt you, I'd be lying if I said it weren't true. I got some triggers, yeah, from my past and some emotions that I gotta work through. But at heart, I got a lot of virtue. Know the bad memories, they irk you, but I ask for forgiveness, let me right every wrong, let me reimburse you. Swear to God, if I could change the past at whatever cost, I would go back and I'd stop us from having every clash, and I'd heal a relationship like a cast. But I can't, and I know that's facts, and it's really hard for me to live with that. But I'm learning from all of my past mistakes, and I'm becoming better in every act. Losing you really feels like I lost a part of me, and what hurts the most is I hurt the person that I love the most, when instead I should've just held you close. You're a beautiful goddess, a gorgeous queen, you're a sexy woman, yeah, you are the GOAT. Everybody need to raise a glass to you for a minute and just really make a toast. Babe, my heart is hurting, I don't wanna lose you for good, and I'm scared as fuck. Crying every day, back and forth on the way to work, on the bus. Yeah, I know that I fucked up. Yeah, I know I went and fucked the trust up. No, it's gonna take time and space for us to heal if we wanna build it back up. I can't even get no sleep at night. I ain't even been eating right. I'm just hoping I can make it through the storm to the other side and see the light. Girl, you know I really love you, right? Yeah, I said it once and I'll say it twice. Already said it about a million times, cause I really mean it, I ain't telling lies. Even if we don't get back together, swear to God, I'ma still love you forever. I'm grieving, babe, and it hurts bad, cause it really feels like our bond was severed. Feels like my brain's having withdrawals from the moments that we shared together. Hope you know that the whole time I never stopped loving you a single second. You said the last few months we dated, you was feeling broken and you felt burnt. You was thinking about up and leaving, yeah, but part of you wanted to make it work. Cause you said that you loved me and wanted me to be happy and not hurt. But in the end you had to make the sacrifice, step away and put yourself first. You prepared for the breakup, but on my end it took me by surprise. Fucked me up, but at the same time it was needed cause it opened up my eyes. Made me realize a lot of things that I had to go and change up in my life. Now I'm sitting hoping maybe one day we can try again and we can make it right. Now you're single and the fact is you're available to these other guys. I don't even wanna think about it, my anxiety is eating me alive. Feels like a knife's getting pushed in my chest and coming out the other side. Losing you might be the hardest pain that I've ever had to feel up in my life. But I won't allow myself to stay stuck, trapped down in this dark hole. So every day I'm fighting through the pain, working on myself, trying to reach my goals. Going to therapy, hitting the gym and meditating with my eyes closed. I'm also really staying celibate, girl, I promise I ain't out here being a hoe. Know you might feel mad inside when you think back to those bad times when I did things that were out of line, cause you put up with it and you let it slide. But I'm hoping that you've healed from it, and I truly hope you find peace inside. Girl, I hope you find a way to forgive me. Let's make amends, maybe turn the ties. Yeah, I still want us to work, so I'll give you space and I'll give you time. But you don't gotta be a stranger if I check in every once in a while. You got my number, if you wanna talk, just pull out your phone, yeah, let it down. You know I'm here for you, care about you, girl, I just really wanna see you smile. I really love you, Olivia, it was all love, it was never lust. I swear to God, I'ma have you back to the day that we both turn into dust. Know sometimes they got really rough, but I don't wanna fall out of love. I love you, girl, with all my heart and soul, man, this shit is real, I can't make it up. Like hell no, I can't make it up. This is real, I ain't faking love. I just hope I could get you back if I just stay patient enough. Swear that I'ma do what it takes, I'ma heal myself, I'ma give you love. Even if the shit takes time, I put in the work, we gon' make it up. I'ma blow up from this music shit, get a big crib, I'ma put you in with a hairless cat. I'ma make sure that you won't ever have to work again, cause your treatment for your arm base, so you won't ever feel pain again. Yeah, I mean this when I'm saying it, I love you, there's no changing it.
I'm so tired of the same old people acting like they love me, but their hearts are filled with evil. I know. Saying they might ride or die, but they probably rather die than to stay by my side. Yeah, I know. These things I know.
Yo, that's dope. You had me in my
That shit's so
feelings.
hard.
Yeah.
I had to catch myself a few times. Yeah, definitely puts me in my feelings when I listen to it though. Yeah, I lost a friend
Man.
tonight. Shout out to the family of Ralph Curry, my man Boogie, man. Cut a lot of hair in the city. Known for riding around with his all blue low rider that he freaked out with the boom box on the back, man. We love you, Boogie. We gonna miss you forever, my nigga. But yeah, on a lighter note.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Condolences.
Yeah,
yeah,
condolences.
thank you, man. Thank you. But yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to his sister and them, man, and my babies, man. I hope y'all hold your head, man. For real, for real. That's very unexpected. But do you have any things that you want to do in the future that you haven't gotten a chance to do yet?
A lot of things. Yeah, I wanna blow up and go on tour and just make this dream come to full fruition and just make sure that I never have to work a 9 to 5 ever again and just be able to provide for my family and the people I care about, you know what I'm saying, and just live life and spread love and make music and just share my story and help people, you know what I'm saying, because that's my purpose. That's what I want to do. So
That's what's
It's a
up.
beautiful
So
thing to
when
know your purpose at 23,
yeah,
bro.
I
That's
got a
what's
question.
up.
what's up?
When do you feel like you knew your purpose? Like as
The
far as music goes.
the day, I swear to God, the day that I picked up a pen and a pad, when I wrote my very first rap, I it was trash, but I knew, I even though it was trash, I knew it was like this,
The feeling
just
that you
like
get from it, like,
yeah, it was like this it was crazy because when I wrote my first rap, I was like, wow. It was just something that you just feel, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is it. And I saw this vision in my head just instantly of like me just like doing this and going all the way with it, even if it took a long time. And I knew from that moment I was like, I'm never gonna stop. And I just got this like crazy like ambition, like determination, and I just always stuck with it. And I've come a long way, and I'm still so young, and I haven't made it like big yet, but I know I will if I just keep at it. So I'm gonna keep at it.
For sure, for sure.
yeah. And that's
That's
normally
the
the truth
attitude
with
of a winner.
anybody actually making good music. So
That's
I
the
think
attitude
at
of a
this
winner. When you
point, if I'm being
doing,
honest, the only thing that I need to do at this point is not only stay consistent and keep putting out good music, but also keep learning the marketing aspect and really take that just as serious as I take the music seriously, because I think that especially as an independent artist, if I invest as much time as I do into creating the music, into learning how to market and put the music out there like a record label does, bro,
hmm
I could take over the fucking world like on some
exactly.
real shit. Like I see it. I just need to actually buckle down and put in the work and like make it happen. So
And
that's what it is.
when it comes to good music, that's a lot of times that's all artists are missing. Because
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
the good music is the hard part, really, because
Yeah.
you can't teach it.
you can be the
So
dopest
Yeah,
artist, and if your
the
music
part that can
sucks,
be taught, once you get that,
oh,
sky's the limit, bro.
straight up, straight up.
yeah, yeah, for real. Cause man, I've seen a lot of artists that just couldn't get good music, but I know they dope artists. You know what I mean? I know they can freestyle for hours. I didn't, watch these dudes, but they get horrible beats, horrible. You know what I mean? It just don't be
Yeah,
well put together and jam
some
everything
guys
about them.
can't even structure a song. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't
Yeah,
even
Because
They
understand
don't
that
have
concept.
it's
shit,
definitely a difference between making a song and just rapping.
Hmm
Yeah,
definitely.
the construction of the song is very important. Like, I don't want to hear a consistent like verse all the way through. Like, you where your chorus, where
Yeah,
your hook,
because
where the
that's
body of
cool
your song
sometimes
at.
to show off your skills, but
Yeah, that's
if
cool.
people don't, if you do that all the time to the point people don't know that you can make a good song, like they never heard a good song from you, I don't know. There's a threshold for that type of artist, you know.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
and
not a
Yeah,
lot of
man.
longevity in it.
most times it's just the clubs for real. Like they'll
Don't
probably be in
clap
the
them
club
off.
forever, and that's a good living. But other than that, you know,
You ain't going nowhere. You
it
gotta
ain't.
have something catchy. Some people remember. Some people want to hear it.
Right.
If you just consistently rapping, and you ain't got nothing to draw me in there, I'm gonna get
Hmm
tired of listening to you. Like, for real. So yeah, gotta have some good conversation on them lyrics, man. A lot of people making music, it ain't even saying shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
for real.
appreciating that a lot of
that's
people
something
getting
you
back
definitely
ideas.
doing. You definitely are having a good
You
conversation through
saying,
your music,
yeah, you saying
I
some
and
shit.
appreciate that, bro.
it
Yeah,
does come out in a good song. You know,
yeah,
that's missing. I wouldn't say it's missing. It's just not at the forefront right now.
yeah. It's not
Yeah,
enough
bro.
of
I feel like the way I see it, bro. If you want me to be honest, is like I was born in 2001, so when I really started listening to music on my own, it was probably like around like 2009. I started like looking at on the internet, looking at music and stuff. And I feel like from you know what I'm saying, from when I was a kid to up until sometime around like probably like 2017 or something is where I feel like music, especially hip hop, kind of started to go downhill. I feel like I
it.
loved I loved, you know what I'm saying, music from like the 80s, or like the not even the 80s, but like hip hop from back then, mainly hip hop, because that's all I really listened to up until You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like around like 2017 or some shit, I feel like the direction of like mainstream hip hop, I feel like it kind of became what it is now for the most part, where you got like, no dissing or anything, but you got like the Sexy Reds and like, you know what I'm saying, all those types of artists where they just rap about, you know what I'm saying, shaking ass and this and that. And like there's nothing wrong with that because you know what I'm saying, there's like a time and a place for everything. But I
Right.
feel like since that type of music is at the forefront of, the mainstream shit, I feel like that's what a lot of people try to bite that sound. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So we
So I
getting like a oversaturation with that. Yeah. I know
exactly. But
exactly what you
like
mean.
back in the day, I feel like shit was, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit was that was at the forefront. Like obviously you still had that kind of music, but I feel like there was a lot of other shit at the forefront
Yeah,
that
you
was
had the
like,
Queen Latifahs and shit like that that was gonna come out and
Yeah.
spit some knowledge. Like you had your
mhm,
MC Light that came out and told stories. You know, you had your
right.
Moni in the middle. You had a lot of different diversity of
It was
what you was gonna get from the females. You
exactly.
had the little Kims too and your Trinas. You know what I mean? You had different
Hmm.
pockets to go into.
And
Now I feel like if
even the
I'm turning
men,
on a
like it
female
was
rap station, most of the music gonna be ratchet. I ain't
even
gonna
with
get
the
too
men,
much.
even with the males too, because it's
Mhm.
like the females
Yeah,
had they negative, the males had a negative too, with like the gangster rap and
yeah,
like how the
yeah.
point that we done got to it at this point. Like
Yeah. Where it's coming
nowadays,
out of the
it's hard
studio.
to not lot nowadays it's hard to get away from that because that's at the forefront. Where
Mhm.
at
Yeah.
back then, like you had your gangster rappers, but you had other guys that also at the forefront that you can choose from because everybody had to be different. I mean, you couldn't
Mhm.
be like the next man. Like we had Tribe Called Quest and
Yeah. KRS-One.
Ice T and all them dudes
Mm.
and Wu Tang and all them guys at the same time. Like it's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
NWA and all that. Like NWA and Wu
We
Tang was
had
at the
so
same
many
time.
different
Like
influences in music
that type
at
of
once.
thing existed.
Nobody
And all
sounded
those
the
guys was
same.
at the forefront, and you was able to listen to all of it, and you can choose. It's still that way now because
Yeah.
we're exposed to all of it, but it's just now it's just more of the negative is at the forefront, like we were saying
Yeah,
earlier.
for real. It
But
is, bro.
a lot of people going through dark times too. We losing people more rapidly these days. There's more of a drug epidemic going on now than ever with the fentanyl, crisis out here on the streets. We got kids
Yeah,
going through school shootings. We got so much dark shit on our kids now. Not to mention the shit that go on in their neighborhoods and their families. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we are getting a
but
product of what they going through. In
yeah,
a lot of ways.
and
So we got to give
we
them some
really
prayers at this
as a
point.
people,
So
as a human race, we don't even talk to each other as much as we used to. So that's a lot
yeah,
of things. Like
we in
that's a
different
lot of
times. That's
like
all.
so much bad is happening nowadays because there's a lot more hurt because less people are talking to each other. You know,
Yeah,
I always got to say it, bro. Like the more
communication
you
is a
talk to
breakdown.
people, and let them get everything they need to off their chest, the easier it is for them to get throughout their days, day by day.
Yeah,
And they might change their whole fucking life and their whole personality just because you talking to them.
because you
And
listening.
I've noticed
Yeah,
that though, like from the youth, even adults, like we all going fucking crazy because nobody's talking to each other. Like nobody's communicating whatsoever.
everybody got a I don't give a fuck
Yeah, bro,
attitude about everything.
that shit
Yeah,
is weird. I think that I feel like nowadays, like okay, so I experienced it firsthand because for me, you know what I'm saying, I take like these. I printed off a shit ton of like business cards and shit with my
Okay.
name
yeah,
on them, and
Oh, that's
and
it.
like I would go downtown or go to like different places, right? And
mm,
sometimes I would go alone. Sometimes I would go with friends. But either way, I'd go out with stacks of business cards. I'd be like, all
right,
right, let me go out there. Let me put myself on. And I would just be like, if somebody looked like they would appreciate what I have to say, or if they looked like they listened to like hip hop or like music that I make, I would go
Mm-hmm.
up to them and I'd be like, hey, like da 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 I'm trying to get my name out there. Can I rap for you? Can I give you a business card? And there
right.
would be a lot of people who would just look at me like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? And I would be like, just
I
like
know you ain't
damn, and
lying.
like they would like give off this like awkward ass energy, and then it would make me awkward, and then it's just like people don't
I
talk to
know
each
you ain't
other
lying.
anymore like that, bro, and it's weird.
Nah,
Yeah.
I know from being a saleswoman at so many different places that people are just weird with you approaching them, period. Now, you know what I mean? People so paranoid. Everybody got PTSD. Everybody bipolar,
Man,
walking around here mentally ill. You know what I mean? We got drunk motherfuckers walking through the store. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got just a
you
thousand
know,
different orders that come
America
into
is
the
very
game. So,
mentally ill. Like
yeah,
and
as
I'm
it's
not
very
gonna
we
lie,
are
mentally
very
ill.
mentally ill.
I'm a bug.
Yeah,
When they give me that weird energy, I talk to them anyways. I get my point
telling you. And the
straight
music
up.
just
Like
like
we
selling
gonna get to the
anything.
bottom of this.
For real,
I'm a
people be
bug. I'm
fucked
gonna just
up.
hey because I do the same thing that you do, John. Like I'm always out promoting, meeting people, shaking hands.
Hmm.
I I got that same mentality. I don't have no problem communicating with other human beings. So
Right.
every chance that I get to promote in real life, I shake hands, I meet people, I talk to them and everything. And that's a part of the reason why we on platform or I'm on a platform like this today. Because, like shoot, it's all about how communicating with
Networking.
other human beings. It's not hard to
Hmm.
speak with somebody, you know what I'm saying? All you have to
Rico
do
never
is
would have
use your
started
voice.
talking to me, just popping up, talking to me, calling me, just
Mm-hmm.
just conversating and kicking it with me as an individual. I wouldn't have seen and tapped into all the stuff that he was doing. I would have never asked him to
Mm-hmm.
come on to the forum with me. If my nephew never talked to me and told me that he did music, and I never tapped into his podcast and stuff, he would never have been on here with me either. If my brother would
Hmm.
have never reached out and said, "Hey, Cat, I didn't even know you was into this. I'm gonna pull you in,"
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be here either. Everything is about who you know
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and how you love on them people. If
And a
you love
casual
and you put good
conversation
energy
can
with
take
these
you a long
people,
way.
they'll take you a
Mm-hmm.
long way, and you'll be able to take them too. Y'all be able to carry each other under each other's wings. And if we learn to be together like that as artists, there ain't no limits to what we can do. We can start our own network, our own production company label from Michigan. We can unite and become a fucking huge, like something you can't fuck with as goddamn tower. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but if the division continues to be how it is, we all gonna make it slowly one by one. Die
I
out
feel
like
100
we start. You
100%.
know,
100%.
Motown, they got together in Motown and they got a bunch of their best artists together and they created a label for Detroit and they made Detroit music. They made a sound for
Hmm.
Michigan. It's just gotta happen again. It's our turn.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's our
Definitely.
turn.
And we at a
Oh,
point now in history where people want to hear good music again. You know.
I agree. Just like
yeah.
how I think it's actually really cool to see like even if you didn't hear the disses, I think it's really cool that people like Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole are going at it in like every
It looks like we lost him.
Uh,
The phone
we
probably
lost him.
died.
Came back
Yeah,
on.
probably he'll be back more than likely. There he
Uh,
is.
yeah. It didn't die. I don't know what just happened, but
I had faith.
I was gonna say, I think it's really cool. Like right now, people are paying attention to like the whole Kendrick Drake, J. Cole thing, that's going on because in my eyes and in most people's eyes, those are real artists. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Right.
not, they're
Yeah.
real like OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
real hip hop pioneers. But like 5, 6 years ago, what was everybody paying attention to? Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, Lil Xan, shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
Straight
that
up.
weird
No,
shit.
real talk
No,
though.
fuck that shit
Real
for
talk.
real.
Y'all remember
That
that?
Yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
remember
I
Yeah,
that?
most
I
definitely
remember that
remember that.
We
booty
trying to
ass
forget.
damn
Yeah, you
debate
remember
they had.
Gucci Gang, all that weird
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah,
that shit
Yeah,
was
we
not
trying to
man.
forget
yeah,
around these
He said,
exactly.
I'm
parts.
trying to forget.
And I think
Joanne
history repeat.
Allison
I
said
think in
that
a way,
the
history does repeat itself at times, and I think that that's if you do something for too long, people will get sick of it. People are starting to get sick of the bullshit. Personally, I've been sick of the
yeah,
bullshit, but
Yeah.
no, for real.
you know what I'm
For
saying. I think
real.
it's time for
The
good.
people who was into the bullshit getting sick of the bullshit. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
think
I'm gonna
it's
read a couple of these comments, y'all. If it's okay with y'all, I'm gonna read a couple of these comments. I don't want our viewers to think we ever ignoring them. The real, he coming from Facebook. He say very dope song about the Olivia song.
Thank you.
Yeah, up to 23 viewers. I think that's the most viewers I've ever seen us have at one time. On here, they usually come in frequently in and out, but y'all sticking with me. I
Yeah.
love y'all for that. Tia is on, what is she on? I can't really see.
Twitter.
Oh, yeah, she on
Twitter.
Twitter. Technology ruined real social interactions. Then the pandemic happened and left everybody with social anxiety. And I can agree with
Yeah.
that. I can agree
Nah,
with
Yeah,
that.
because
for
I
real.
Everybody
still
got
be
that
trying to stay
doing
6 feet
everything
away from people.
online.
I ain't gonna lie.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Still trying to stay 6 feet away.
No, for real, because I don't know what they got that new. They be coming out and shit with like they came out the grocery store with new viruses today. Like I'll be like, what? Let me put my shit on. I hate the
Yeah.
mask, but if I get paranoid, I will put that mug on for real. But
Oh
yeah, we
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff going
I
on
done,
with the internet
I
now.
have caught COVID networking.
Hey,
yeah,
That's
that
yeah.
will
crazy.
that
That
will
was
happen.
crazy. I was at an open mic out of town. Came back. Once I got home, I was fucked up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'll
Fucked
happen
up.
for sure.
Man, I went
Yeah.
out
So
doing
it
a
is a
trial
risk,
by
but
putting the
we
thing and
this is
just
why
caught
we
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
I was
is.
gonna say though,
You told you that the music wrong.
I was gonna ask though, did y'all have any more questions you could think of that y'all wanted to ask me about like my personal life or like inspirations with the music or anything like that? Because I love answering questions like that.
Who your
You
top
plan on
five
having any
MCs
kids?
all time?
My top
Yeah.
five
We definitely got
MCs
some.
of all time.
Yeah, all time.
So, so not artists like you mean like MCs strictly for being MCs?
Bars, bars,
Bars?
spitting like the rent do.
Yeah.
No, okay, no particular order. Um, Eminem.
Okay.
Um, probably. Hold on. Let me think for a minute. Cause there's a lot of MCs. I'm trying to make
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Let me think for a minute. Spitting like the rents do. Man, I got people I want to say, but I don't know if I should say because then I feel like I'm gonna be like, never mind. Let me say somebody else. Okay, probably Eminem, Logic,
Okay.
uh, probably Kendrick, but old Kendrick, like Good Kid, Mad
Kid,
City
Mad City.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Um, J. Cole, and who will be the last one? Man, probably I can't even think. Probably fucking
you gotta get that last one off, man.
I know I do. Oh my god. Probably oh, I ain't gonna lie, this will probably throw people off guard, but probably MGK. I'm not gonna lie. And the
You said
reason
MGK?
MGK.
yeah, and the reason I say that is because most people would be like, fuck no. But the reason I
Mm-mm.
say that is because that's actually somebody growing up in my teenage years when I first started rapping a lot. I listened to him heavy. He was one of my inspirations too. And a
I
lot of
did
his
too, honestly.
you did? A
Yeah.
lot of his
When
That
he
laced
first
up,
dropped
That was that first laced up. That's
all
what
that
got
old
got
country
on me.
shit,
Mhm.
that shit was hard.
Yeah, see, and a
Mhm.
lot of people hate on him just because of the whole shit that happened with Eminem and like this and that. But if you really think about it,
Yeah.
like if you took that away and people actually listened to him for his music and like bar
Mhm.
for bar and dissected
Hmm.
it, they would be like, "This man is talented. He gets a lot of hate though." But
Man,
that's for me That's just for me personally. I
nah.
would.
And when
I
you
I
get to
did
really.
fucking
Oh,
with
that's what's
ghosts
in
up.
like
high school. That was
Eminem,
his
you get to
favorite
fucking with
artist.
them. Yeah, you get to fucking with ghosts like Eminem. You step into another arena. Like
Yeah, like
people gonna hate you for
but
that shit.
it
Like
was still
people
cool
love
though
Eminem.
because it was back to what John was saying earlier. It was at that time, like at that moment, it was about lyricism. Who's the best MC
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
Yeah.
focusing on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they was
yeah.
doing back then, the Cat Daddy or something. I don't know. Or that they was jerking. I
All
don't
that
know
shit
what
was
dance
out.
was out
They
that
was
year.
doing
The
all
Cupid
that shit.
shuffle, all that good shit was out.
I think it's hard to keep it up. But you see yourself having kids in the near future?
Yeah, but that was a good lyrical beef though. I like that. Shoot, I wanted to see it.
You talking to me?
Yeah. You gonna have any
Um,
children?
Fuck no, not in the near
You don't
future.
think about that at 26.
No, fuck
Not in
no.
the
I
near
was gonna
future.
tell
Um,
Don't
you
do it,
don't
I
do it.
feel
bloodbath.
you.
one no, the
I was
only
gonna tell you
way
don't do it.
I'll be straight up with you. The only way that I ever see myself having kids is first what would need to happen is I would need to let my dreams pop off, do everything I want to do first,
Amen.
become financially stable, find my person, whether if that's I get back with Olivia or find somebody else, and get a house and be ready to settle down and then see where the world is at and then see. You know what I'm saying? But right now,
Yeah,
fuck no. I ain't having no kids right now. I'm focused on this
I
music
feel
shit.
you.
I
I
feel
feel
You know
you.
what I'm
that.
saying? Especially
I
because
was, I was gonna, I was gonna
especially
tell
if
you
I'm
the
gonna bring
reason.
a kid into the world too. If I'm gonna bring a kid into the world, I also want to make sure that I would be able to give them everything, you know, because for me, you
That's
know,
right.
my parents were, you know what I'm saying, they were poor and I was in foster care and this and that, and I would never want to bring someone into the world and have to make them have a shitty life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
I feel
Amen.
you.
Amen.
That's
Okay.
100.
Because
That's
because
real
because at
good.
the end of the day too, even if it's like nothing in somebody and then having a kid and if you're not stable just to make that kid go through hell, was that not really worth it to put that kid
Right.
through that? Nah.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, you're right.
exactly.
I could just go beat off. You know what I'm
Right.
Exactly.
saying?
straight up.
Put them
It's
kids
way
in the
Exactly.
cheaper. It's way cheaper.
trash.
I'm funny, but I'm
But
keeping it real.
No,
No,
for
it's
real.
nah,
no,
for
it's a
real,
very
for real, nah.
foolproof
There's too
alternative.
many people putting kids here that they can't properly, be in the right mindset from. And I wish I'd have had your mindset when I was younger. I wanted a family first. I was asshole backwards. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, fuck
but we
no.
do those things because we are different. We all search for different things in different times and seasons of life. I'm glad I had my kids though at the age that I had them because now they all grown up. You know what I mean? I'm free to do this and you know what I mean and focus on stuff that I want to focus on. But at the same time, give them the best life you can and the best running start in this life that you can when you do have them. 'Cause, man, this is a tough world.
You know, I use a
John
question on there.
Allison, yeah, John Allison said, question for John Lach. Do you feel like you inspire others with songs such as Olivia's song?
No. I'm just kidding.
He's
Yeah. That's like
He said
that's like a very obvious answer to the question. Yeah, no, for sure. Because like I said earlier, there was a lot of people, and I knew that was gonna happen. Even though I wanted to put the song out mainly just for me and for her, I knew
yeah,
that I knew people were gonna relate to that song. And there's been a lot of people who have been hitting me up and they're like, man, this song really helps. So yeah.
right, right. That's
Because
dope,
everybody
Yeah.
man.
goes through, bro, that's something that everybody goes through. Because that's honestly like my other music, talking about, oh, I've been through foster care and like da 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 da, I was poor and I was
Yeah,
homeless and this and
yeah,
that. People relate to that, but not everybody can. But with this song,
yeah.
everybody can
everybody
relate
can
to
relate
that.
to
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
This,
That was a
Yeah.
song where everybody can relate to it.
amen.
Even people who don't normally listen to my music hit me up and they're like, I don't really like listen to your music, but this song did hits, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah,
yeah, my
appreciate
Yeah.
girl
it.
even just said, "Send me that." She's
Yeah,
like,
you know what's crazy is ironically when I put that song out, it like just started. It was like a bitch magnet. Like I don't even mean to say that like
Everybody
that,
wants to be Olivia.
but like, bro,
everybody want to be Olivia.
no, straight up, and it's like
Y'all better chill
it's
out.
like
Get off Olivia shit.
do y'all not understand the message of the song? I'm pouring my heart out for someone, and y'all are trying to
I
come
am in
fuck
love.
me.
They was turned on, baby. They hope that somebody love them like that. That's what that is. Yeah,
Man.
that be what it is.
No, just wait till I put the next song out, man. This next song is like, I swear to God, it is something you would hear on the radio. It's crazy. It's gonna be awesome.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
And the idea
I can't
behind
wait
that
to hear
song
that.
again is what?
Even I said that shit over that Olivia song. I said, man, this
Exactly.
motherfucker romantic as hell, ain't he?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your
you know,
ideal
and that's
concept of
crazy too,
Hollywood?
because that's a side of me that I never showed to the world. Was like, and honestly, I didn't even know it was there because I was single for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Because my previous girlfriend, not to get deep or anything, but my previous girlfriend from the last relationship when I was like 15, 16, she ended up, you know, passing away because she committed suicide. Um, in front of me, it was fucked up. But that I made a whole bunch of songs about that, but that was a different type of pain. And then
Yeah,
being
yeah,
single for 7 years, but then getting into a relationship and then going through heartbreak, I was like, damn, I haven't felt this way for somebody ever. You know what I'm saying? So then I just
right.
like made that song, and it was just like a side of me that I didn't even know was there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
would
that's,
100.
you
that's,
rather stay underground or
that's bring it
sign with
out.
a label? He said. Um, First of all, d- there's like so many different meanings for underground. What is y'all's definition of underground? Because like I know there's a lot of different definitions for
I would
that. But
probably say independent. I
Underground.
think he's thinking about like independent.
Yeah. Cause like you can look at it like a Starlito is underground, like he's successful as fuck. Everybody know him. He's in a lot of people top five, but he's like solely independent.
He ain't
That's
industry
my
at
favorite
all.
artist.
honestly, probably, honestly, I would rather uh be independent, but blow the fuck up and go mainstream eventually, but do it independently. Like Russ, for example, he's independent as
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
And
Russ.
he's like, and he's got multiple hits
Yeah.
on the Billboard, but and he's, you know what I'm saying, but he's like somewhere in the middle, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
Hmm.
he's
Yeah. I can say
mainstream,
he
but he's
underground though.
independent. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
mainstream as
I can say
fuck,
he's
but
underground. He's just successful as fuck. Like
yeah,
it
Hmm.
yeah,
is
you
what
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
Like underground
So,
is not what it used to be.
mm-hmm.
nah,
Like
Yeah,
not
like
by
having
far.
today's
sets and
underground
basement
isn't
parties
like
and stuff like that. That ain't what we talking about.
Yeah, they
no, not
really
even that.
above
Like just
ground
like
now.
not even that. Like
He
just
said basement parties.
not even that. Even like just like the like the threshold of like the amount of fans you would have. Like that's kind of what underground used to mean.
I've always looked at
Like you
Yeah,
underground. I've
like
always
they used
looked
to
at
look at southern rappers like underground, like
it.
almost because people was
Yeah,
like
yeah, bro.
only
Yeah,
the
like
South fuck with them. Like, but even though that's not really true, but it was like mainly on at the time because there wasn't no internet like that. Mainly only the South fuck with these dudes anyway. It's just the South is huge as fuck. So
yeah,
at the time, it was like if New York ain't fucking with you, you underground, and
yeah.
like so that's why I say it kind of means a different thing than back then. Like nowadays, it's like just being solely independent, no help. Uh, like them dudes back then. Like that's pretty much the only similarity, really.
So I mean, I guess technically I'm underground right now.
Yeah,
Technically.
yeah,
yeah. But you above ground, you getting there.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
yeah.
You definitely see. You
Like you
keep
could be
saying it out
successful
of.
as fuck as an underground artist. And like nowadays, it's
I
crazy.
don't even remember. I don't even remember who shared your video or how. I think I was just coming through the news feed and it was just on there. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? It was the way your video was shot that made me push the sound to hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you might got something to say. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I throw it in. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? I looked you up on Apple. I'll never forget that. I hopped off and looked your name up on Apple so I could see all your music. I'm like, man, I got to get this little dude on here. So some other people could catch on because you know you sounded like you was not underground. You know what I mean? You sounded like
Yeah.
you was already out here pushing industry. So
Mhm.
Right.
yeah, when I saw that you was from Grand Rapids, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm finna hit bro up. Like, you
Hell yeah.
know
You
what I
said
mean? Like that's my other home. Like I love GR, man.
you said you're from Saginaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know one of my old best friends, he lives there. I'm just gonna see if you know him because he's like kind of infamous. But if you don't, I feel like you won't. But I'm just gonna ask you anyway. Do you know somebody named Willie Roundtree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nigga. I mean, yeah,
How do you?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
Let's see if
yeah.
hold on. Let's see if we're talking about the
Man,
same person.
I
What is
went
he?
to
What
high
does he
school
look
with Willie,
like?
bruh. I went to high school with Willie. We was in the same grade. We wasn't in no
Really?
same
What?
classes,
All right. What do he
but
look
we.
like? What do he look like?
Hey, look, he's shorter than me, but he a
Bro,
little
yeah,
he a
how do you?
little
Oh,
stocky,
that's
little dark,
crazy,
little
bro.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro. Like
Willie, bro.
it's Willie Round. I know Willie Roundtree, bro.
well,
Like
he said,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
that just
That's
went off.
fucking crazy.
That's fucking crazy. That's
That's
fucking
fucking insane,
crazy.
bro. Like
That's
we be asking about Willie Roundtree, and he just followed me on TikTok, so now I be watching his
bro,
shit. That
Willie,
shit is
bro,
fucking crazy,
Willie.
bro.
He's funny as fuck, bro. So back in like 2015, dog,
He
when
be
I
dancing and shit.
bro, yes,
Yeah, like
bro,
yeah,
yes, that's Willie.
I ain't seen it. I
yeah.
don't know who that is. I want to see him though.
Oh my
Man,
god,
that's
yeah,
fucking
dog.
crazy,
Back
bro.
in
Oh
like,
my god,
Really, if
bro,
you
back,
watching, I want to see
bro,
your ass
that is
dance,
fucking
bro. I
crazy.
want to see you
bro, back in like, bro, back in like 2015, I lived in Allendale for a minute, and Willie lived there. And I don't even remember
dance.
how I met him, but he would just come over and we just like clicked and shit. And he played the drums and shit, and he had like a keyboard. And it was like the year I started rapping, so I just was like, "Hey Willie, like make a beat. I'm just gonna rap." And we would just sit in my basement, and I would like rap
Yeah,
freestyle,
he
and he
be
would just
playing the
like he'd
drums
be
and
like
shit
pen
too.
tapping on the table and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did that shit in the fucking. He did that shit in the fucking talent show, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
Willie's cool. They said
Willie,
if you
Willie was
could
my
have a
dude.
feature, yeah, shout out to Willie Roundtree. If you could have a feature from anyone dead or alive, who would you want to do a song with? Oh my god, that's a
I like
really
him on the show. He do all the
oh
jobs. But he
man, I
hired.
guess it there's a lot of people I would love to do a feature with. It really just depends on the song or the mood, but I guess I would really like to do a feature um man. I don't know. Every I don't know. That's a tough question. That's a tough question. Probably Drake,
Okay,
but older Drake.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I feel like me and Drake, like if I could like get Drake on his like nothing was the same shit, or if you're reading this is too late, and me and him could go hard on some shit together.
I can
Was
see
Yeah,
you
them
into
parts, yeah.
Degrassi?
that.
You said what?
Were you into Degrassi?
Nah.
I was.
Wheelchair
I ain't gonna lie
Jimmy.
to you.
It's
I
alright.
was.
You can say he was in the Degrassi, bro. I seen
I
some
Is
was.
of
that
I was.
I
I knew who
never
Harvey
watched
was
that.
before he started rapping. I ain't gonna lie to you. When he started, because he was when he started rapping, it was weird, but
because
Really?
you knew
it
him
was
as
cold.
Wheelchair Jimmy?
It was
But
cold. It
like
was like
that was we was young when that was going on though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever heard Drake, um,
What, he in a wheelchair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
got
had got
shot.
shot in the back.
Not in the
I
beginning,
saw
but
that.
he got shot
Oh man, I
in a
that just
very
hit my
important
mind. Like I
episode.
think that nigga was stupid.
The first time I ever heard Drake
Yeah.
was in 2009 when he did that fire song that was ahead of its time, Forever, with Eminem, Kanye, and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still listen to that to this
Queen
day.
B said,
Yeah,
"What
that
up,
shit is still
Mike?"
iconic.
What up
People
though?
still
What up
argue over
though?
that one.
Darrell said,
He
"If you
said if
could
you could
work with
work with
any
any
producer,
producer, who would it be? Probably
right?
Dr. Dre, bro. Just because I feel
I be
like
saying the same thing.
that would
That's
just be
crazy.
such an
I would
opportunity.
love that. Oh man,
That would be such an opportunity.
He knew
that
Yeah,
that
would be
off
like
the top
a
of his
whole,
head. He ain't even had to think about that one.
man, Dre gonna bring the best out of
yeah,
you. That's why everybody
Hmm.
kind of
yeah.
wish to do that. Like it's like a no brainer if
My
you
boy
ask
the
me.
Yeah.
coldest, man. He
Cause like
still
I
got
mean
my favorite
I
halftime
would love
show.
to cook up beats with like obviously because I make beats too myself. I would like to cook
Hmm.
up beats with like Metro Boomin or South Side, but like just I feel like that experience to be able to you know go to Dr. Dre's studio and just chop it up with
Yeah.
him like bro that shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
Would you hop on one of Superstar J Quick's mixtapes that he got one coming out and he gave us some beats to offer the artists if you want to make a song and hop onto the mixtape.
Oh for real?
That's Dookie
Yeah.
Man DJ. Well, he was Gucci Man's tour DJ when he was going crazy back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yep.
his underground stuff.
Yeah, he
So
doing a
that's
lot for independent artists
available if
right
you
now.
want.
So
Matter of
we'll get
fact,
into
he
the
produced
details on
this
that.
one by Al James. My background.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yep. Till I
yeah.
Fall is out now on all platforms. I'll shoot you the link.
Yeah. You
Till
can
I
definitely.
fall.
Yeah, and we'll shoot
I
you the
haven't.
details too on that
I
on
haven't
the
put
mixtape.
you a beat up. Yeah, put you a beat up so you can go ahead and
How
hop
do
on
I put
something
a
that you
back?
want.
How do I put a background up?
I don't
It's
know.
I
like
know, right?
Oh, it's
Don't tell me nothing.
he said they don't tell me nothing.
Don't tell me nothing. They just
You
let me
press
be out here
you
with my
press them
wall.
three you press them three dots like
yeah,
right by the
it's like a little
bottom.
circle
Oh,
with three
okay,
dots.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and then you can pick you a background.
Okay.
Gotta have the backdrops.
I change
Okay.
mine every week. That's like part of
Oh,
my
here we go.
little
Hold
shit.
on.
Oh, he about to get technical for me. I don't think mine do it. I gotta
Oh
get the
yeah.
app.
That was the
Nigga, that's
wrong.
when you put back
That he said that's the wrong one.
That ain't it. I refuse to believe
Hold
that
on,
that's
bro.
it.
Hold
Oh,
on.
that's the wrong one.
Yeah, it's
That was a
crazy.
meme that I found.
I showed them was like, what in the way?
Oh,
This
oh
Yeah,
Mr.
shit.
it's loud
Incredible.
or something. So.
Oh, there you go. The
Yeah,
first one
there
I was
you
about to
go.
say, brother, ew.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
Nah,
throw
oh
your
yeah,
Nah,
cover
that's
all
that's a
over.
this
dope
and this
cover.
is for the
That
did
is
we go over
dope.
that earlier? This is for the song that's coming out on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
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 Make sure
Yep.
y'all watch out for his new song coming out on Saturday. What is it called again?
It's called Sweet Little Baby.
That's what I thought, but I ain't want to mess it up because that's your shit. Sweet little baby. Sweet little baby. I'm gonna tell Olivia she better keep you saved in her memory decks when she's ready to settle on down. Cause
Man,
man,
don't
I
don't
wish I
don't
had
release her
somebody
social
love me
media.
like
You said what?
that.
I said don't release her social media because everybody gonna be think he gonna take
Yeah,
Never,
you
bro.
John
trying
back.
to
No,
steal your
never.
He
girl,
gonna take
bro.
John back.
Never. I'll never do that.
we gonna start a take down back campaign.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck. Man.
But no,
Get
for real,
100
though, you
signatures.
real deal got it going on with the music thing. I'm gonna play this upper hand video real quick because it's my
Yeah.
shit. It
Hold
gets
on,
me
we got
hyped.
one more comment before it look like it's one
Julie,
more comment.
For that.
Yeah.
Paul said,
Oh, that's 400.
yo.
Hey, so matter of fact, money mentality, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's where I got the hat from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Okay.
my boys over
Okay.
there in Philly, North
Plug it
Carolina,
in,
and
Johnny
everything.
Black.
Go shop with 400. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, comment the link on this month too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Coming with
For
these
sure,
good
Brandon.
quality.
Anybody that got anything that y'all got going, just comment y'all link in there. If y'all want to do promos here, you want to have us wear your merch, you want us to brand ambassador, you want us to do anything to promote y'all and bring light to y'all let us know. We are more than happy to do it. It'll be a price to put on here for an ad. We'll let you know the rundown for all of that kind of stuff, but we got your back if you got ours all day long. I'm gonna play
For
this
sure.
song for y'all called Upper Hand.
Yes,
I hope y'all
sir.
get this with me.
Let me get my space real quick. Yeah. It's JL. Back on my old shit. I still got it. Yeah. For real. It's Jon Lach. Yeah, I spent a lot of time down, stuck up in that jam. Now I'm running through these bands. Yeah, I feel like Uncle Sam, man. Fuck fake friends. Yeah, I said he was my mans, but he switched us, so I hit him with an upper hand. Fuck handouts, why you holding out your hands? I ain't fucking with you if you isn't fucking with my clan. I'm the man, y'all ain't rock with us, I don't understand. Bounce back, leveled up, now I got the upper hand.
Big guns, big roads, big wheels. Catch a nigga lacking, then he dying in that field. I know niggas in the trenches who just dying for a meal. All my youngers scream, let's get it, they be sliding for them kills. But still, you know I'm running through the paint. I'ma spend it while I'm here, cause I can't take it to my grave. Hair nappy, dress nice, fuck a barber in the shade. Glock loaded on my hip if goofies try to come my way. Think I made a lot today, still gon' hit the block today. Still might sip some guac today, I might come drill your spot today. Little bitch, I got a lot to say, and I be saying what I do. So if I catch you out here loafing, I'ma come and kill you.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time down, stuck up in that jam. Now I'm running through these bands. Yeah, I feel like Uncle Sam, man. Fuck fake friends. Yeah, I said he was my mans, but he switched us, so I hit him with an upper hand. Fuck handouts, why you holding out your hands? I ain't fucking with you if you isn't fucking with my clan. I'm the man, y'all ain't rock with us, I don't understand. Bounce back, leveled up, now I got the upper hand. Hey, yeah, you really know I got the upper hand ever since 2015. Yeah, you know I had this plan. Told myself that I just really had to go and take a chance. I remember I was writing raps in a minivan. Then I started taking risks, they ain't understand. Hit my first million views, then I got a couple bands. Now I got my first whip, yeah, I'm living off the edge. Fuck everyone who doubted, it's safe to say got my revenge. Run it up, they pissed now, yeah, they know I'm him now. You talk shit, you hate me, but you all up on my dick now. Please get up off my tip now, these blue strips, no crib now. I run it up and never get in it, bitch, you know that I'll be lit now. Yeah, I spent a lot of time down, stuck up in that jam. Now I'm running through these bands, yeah, I feel like Uncle Sam, man. Fuck fake friends, yeah, I said he was my mans, but he switched us, so I hit him with an upper hand. Fuck handouts, why you holding out your hands? I ain't fucking with you if you isn't fucking with my clan. I'm the man, y'all ain't rock with us, I don't understand. Bounce back, leveled up, now I got the upper hand,
She also said that we can't.
That's my shit. He was no
That shit
man,
go
but he
crazy.
switched up. Now I got the upper hand. That's my
That's
shit.
good. And we get a chance to see.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
Yeah.
So what inspired that verse? I know it had to be somebody playing crazy.
You said what inspired that
Inspired
song?
that verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2022, I feel like everybody was listening to like Rio the Young OG and like a
Yeah.
lot of Detroit music. So I kind of was like, you know, I used to rap on Detroit beats a little bit back in like 2018, a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, that's easy. I can rap on Detroit beats, but it's just like not my style. But I was just feeling it because everybody around me at the time was listening to a lot of Rio and just like Dame Dot and Sada Baby and shit like that. So I was like, I'm feeling a Detroit type beat. So I found that beat, and then I was like, I'm in the mood to make some shit, some Detroit type shit. And then I first started freestyling to it, freestyled the hook, and I was like, oh, upper hand, that's what it's gonna be called. And then I just put it together and
Let's
wrote the
go.
verse.
Ooh,
Okay.
I got a
Yeah.
question for you, John.
What up?
How do you feel about ciphers?
I like them.
I might have an idea. I'm gonna hit you up after the record. I think I got an idea.
Yeah, bro, because I can't. That's really a lot of the time that I've spent rapping is like freestyling in real life in front of other people or with other people. You know
I
what I'm
feel you.
Hey,
saying?
I'm
Like,
open to open up this mug on a different day of the week, and y'all can come in and we can drop a beat, and y'all can just do a cipher on here live if y'all want to.
yeah, I'm
And
down
pick
for
out the
that.
artists. I can bring them in one by one as guests, and y'all can do y'all thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
I think that'd be dope as hell, man. Something fresh for the people to say. I love a freestyle. Everybody know Cat love a freestyle. I got a couple drinks in me. Cat will freestyle. It goes crazy around here. So yeah, if I can promote a freestyle, if I can incite one of them, I'ma do it. I'm gonna see who else interested too. I know Rico will come and just throw a whole cipher knowing him. Like, he do his thing.
Oh yeah, I put something together.
He do his thing. That's my guy. Al will definitely jump in the cipher. My nephew pretty dope too. I would like to hear both of y'all actually on one song. I think y'all would kill it.
That most
Yeah,
definitely be dope.
Yeah, I
That
was
would
gonna
be
hit
a
him up
really
with
dope song.
I was gonna hit him up directly anyway after this. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, y'all styles will kind of go together pretty well.
No, I do. That's
Yeah,
why when he was talking about like the aesthetic of the new project that he's going to be working on, when he was describing the instruments, Al
yeah.
James was the first person that came to mind. Like, shoot, this sounds like exactly what bro into. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
that's we and it's crazy, like a lot of his story kind of bro, I relate to him so much. Even though some of the stuff that even he say so personal, like I didn't even want to say I relate to him 100% on here in public.
Yeah,
It's crazy, bro. Like listening to him. talk
Yeah,
about the shit too. But like the music is that shit
yeah. I can
that was
remember.
it was
I
I guess that
appreciate
Yeah,
gave me
it.
the same feeling.
I remember. Yeah, that first couple loves be hard ones, man. They be
Yeah.
taking their shit, so that resonate with a lot of people for real. Like everybody could think back to that, like to the point where they was like out of pocket for like maybe a year or two after that, had to wait some years to get back right type
Hmm.
stuff. Love is a powerful drug, man. You have to carefully administer it
Mm.
into your life and know where to shoot it at, because it'll tear you down.
Yeah.
No,
And
for
I'm
real.
definitely a big believer in that. Life made me a believer in that. You know, I've been through domestic violence situations and a lot of stuff just trying to love people and help people. So you have to learn to love yourself above all things. Make sure you got your own things in line before you add your life to another one's, because those doses become lethal if they wrongly mixed. Keep it evenly yoked with whoever you with. Make sure they on your level and your vibration, because anything off, them small things turn to big things and they can destroy your life, young man. So I speak life into your love, air your love, and I hope that things work out with you and Olivia. She sounds like a very, very beautiful girl.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. Cause on a more personal note, I think you know what I'm saying, like I'm not like super religious, but I do believe in God and I am spiritual in a
What's
sense.
up?
And I do believe that you know what's meant to happen for you for the most part will happen. I think the universe or God will align things. And you know what's crazy is I was hurting so bad and I made that song and I kept like just like praying and just like asking for, you know, clarity and just like I was like I'm hurting so bad. I want to know that you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying that you know this girl cares about me and that you know I want to tell her so much. And then, you know, I didn't see her. We didn't speak for like a month. And then I put out the song and then 3 days after the song came out, I got on the bus and I rode all the way downtown because I'm gonna go to the gym. So I got on the bus, go downtown, and it's at like 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, random as fuck. And I'm walking to the YMCA in Grand Rapids. And as I'm walking up to the YMCA, this random thought comes in my head, and I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I just ran into Olivia right now. And I don't even know why I thought that, but I swear to God on everything, as I'm walking up, her car pulls in. And I'm like, no fucking way.
That shit always happens, don't it?
And I was like,
Yeah,
how? Because first of all, she
be
don't
that mental connection.
at the time she didn't even live around there, and this was like almost a month ago. I was like, I thought she was still living at her parents' house, like 20 to 25 minutes away or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then you know, we crossed paths, and then to make a long story short, I think that that's what I was seeking was that clarity because you know we ended up having a long conversation, and then after that she invited me to go, you know, grab some food with her and continue our conversation, and it was good because you know it brought me that clarity, and she said she heard the song, and she said she appreciated it, and she was like, one thing she said to me about it is she was like, it'll always be there, you know what I'm saying? She said
Hmm.
it'll always be there. And I was like, damn, I was like, that's crazy. But now we're kind of back to, you know, I told her after I seen her, I was like, I'm gonna continue to give you your space. And I was like, whenever you're ready, I was like, you just let me know. But she's still healing. I'm still healing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on myself. She's still working on herself. And
It's
all
a
I'm
process.
doing is I'm
That's really the most
continuing.
important thing.
It
Mhm.
is, but it is, but at the same time, I'm also showing her I care by putting out these songs because they're helping me, but they're also showing her that I care, and I can't wait to put out this
Yeah.
next one, man.
And sometimes even
That's
in
what's up.
departure, just knowing that the other person cares means a lot, you know, when you're going
Yeah.
away that the person still love you and respect you and they still think highly of you even though it didn't work out, you know.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
MC is talking to us from YouTube. He said, yo, let's go, my beautiful people. Much love, King.
Let's go, my
What's up?
beautiful
What's
brother.
up?
Much love, King. Shout out to MC. Man, I am so thrilled that so many people have tuned in and tapped in with us. We got 48 people on here right now, and that's like more people than we've seen on here so far. I appreciate the people are starting to tune in and tap in because we got a lot of beautiful artists and beautiful people to introduce to the world, and I want to be able to shed a light on them. If you guys want to work with these guys, if you guys have a beat you want to send these guys, if you like their style, you want to network with these guys, you get in touch with me at Cat's Creative Corner on Facebook or Catherine Rivers on Facebook. You can also get in with these guys. You guys can tell them how to get in touch with you. Al, you want to start?
Oh, yeah, you can just find me on all social media. It's Al James 989. Yeah,
And
but
me,
yeah,
Yes.
so you can follow me all social media as well. Music on all platforms. I work with artists just like Al James. Got my podcast on the other side, the Dot Sessions. I'm Rico Rufino. Mr. Said That, Met That, and is always gonna be that. Get with me.
Y'all can
All
check me
right.
out on Instagram, JON_LACH. I'm Jon Lach. Yeah, yep. Just search my name, Jon Lach. You'll find me.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir. And thanks for coming through too, my boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
much
Yeah,
thank
appreciate
bro.
you,
you.
bro.
And I need all three of y'all to send me a message on Facebook just so I can have your locked in on my messenger just so you can be on there.
Definitely will,
Okay,
because we're gonna
for
be in
sure.
touch
We
for sure, for
definitely
sure.
gonna keep in touch with you. Anything we have coming that's Let's Rap or Thought Magazine, we gonna make sure we reach out to you and make you a part of it. You are now a part of the Thought family, the Let's Rap family, and our family here in Saginaw. We love you, bro. We thank you for coming and tapping in with us. Skywalker said, "Yowzers." Skywalker said, "I'm down to work anytime you ready to work."
Well, shit,
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. And then, hey, that's crazy too that you said you know Willie. That's funny.
Yeah, bro. That is fucking crazy to me. I'm still tripping off that
Oh,
shit. That's man,
well.
I got so many stories about Willie, man. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah,
Man.
yep. I got some too, bro. He's funny as fuck. But all
Man.
right, shit. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna hop off, and I got some
All
things to
right.
do. But I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right. We
Already,
thank
man.
you
You
for
take it
coming
You
easy.
too,
in.
my boy.
Yep.
All right.
Hit me up.
We thank all of y'all for
Definitely.
coming in to kick it with us once again, and we'll see y'all next time on Let's Rap, 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. And when we get some more information about the ciphers, we'll be to you. Thank you. Good night.
For sure, for sure.